In this lesson, we are going to learn about how to configure your Microsoft 365 experience. The first step is to go to admin.microsoft.com. Please note that you must be a global administrator to update your company organizational profile. So completing your company's organizational profile is the starting point when setting up your company's tenant. So after logging into admin.microsoft.com, you will be welcomed to the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. So within the Admin Center, you need to click on this ellipsis which shows Show All. And if you scroll down, this is where you will be able to find all the admin centers. What we are going to do is we are going to scroll back up and click on Settings. Under Settings, we are going to select Org Settings. So click on that. So this is the organizational settings page. Here you can see the list of services available within Microsoft 365. What we are going to do is we are going to go to organizational profile. So click on that. Under this organizational profile, you can see that the settings are separated by groups such as custom themes and organizational information. So let's go and select the organizational information. So this is where you would be giving the details about your organization. So I'm going to call it as AGTC lab environment. You put down your details about your address. So this is where you fill out your address details, your phone number, your contact details, your email address, etc. Under preferred language, this is where you select the language. So you need to be mindful that there is one issue concerning the preferred language field. The preferred language determines the language for all communications that are sent from Microsoft to your organization. So when you sign up, this setting also determines the language used by SharePoint Online, which your users see on your theme site. So if you change the preferred language after you sign up, all future communication will be sent in the most recent language selected. However, the language used by SharePoint Online will remain in the original language selected because it can't be changed. So I'm going to keep it English. And if you scroll back up, under organizational information, you can check the country is grayed out because this field can't be changed. That's because the country or region where your organization is headquartered determines which services are available to you, along with the taxes and billing currency and the location of the Microsoft data center. So after making all the appropriate changes, hit on Save. The next step is to manage your tenant subscriptions in Microsoft 365. Maintaining minimum subscription requirements is essential for an organization to remaining functional. So purchasing an insufficient number of licenses can result in implementation delays. At the same time, purchasing excessive number of licenses can result in overspending as well. So let me quickly take you to the Azure portal and show you where you would be able to find these license information. Let's go back to the portal. This time I'm going to go to Home. So within the home page, go under Billing, expand this and click on Licenses. So all active and deprovisioned licenses can be reviewed from this Microsoft 365 Admin Center. All you have to do is go under Billing and Licensing page. Within this page, make sure you are selecting the Subscription tab. And this page enables licenses to be assigned to user accounts and removed from user accounts, and you can view how much extra licenses can be added, or if you are planning to purchase new licenses, it can all be done from here. Please note that purchasing extra licenses changes the monthly billing date for that specific license. For example, if the main subscription was purchased on 14th of May and there was another purchase that was completed on 15th, then the next billing cycle would show subscriptions with due dates on 15th and 16th respectively. So let's go back to licenses. Here you can see that the list of licenses which I already have in my tenant, and Based on the assignment, I can actually see how many number of licenses are available for me to allocate it to new users. Under assigned licenses tab, you can see a graphical visualization of available versus allocated. So what other information can you see under billing? Another information is purchase services. This page enables an organization to do comparison shopping on up to 3 products at a time and then start any purchases it want to make. So to compare these products, all you have to do is find the products you are looking at. You can even search by the category. I'm just going through the list of featured products. So click on compare, compare, compare. As you can see, the fourth one is disabled because you can only compare up to 3. And on the top of the page, click on compare. This provides you details about the product comparison to see the price comparison, and you can click on these details icon to get more details about individual product. And if you scroll down, you can see which product is available within what plan. This helps you decide whether this is an appropriate license or a service or the plan which you are looking for your organization. The second tab under billing is your products. So click on that. This page displays all the subscriptions purchased by an organization, and those plans can be maintained from here. If I want to maintain EMS E5 demo trial, click on that and I get a detailed information page about downloading installed software. You can assign these licenses to more users or actually remove it. And another crucial information I can get is when is my subscription is going to expire or the date in which I have to renew these subscriptions. The next one is licenses. We looked into that. That's where we started. One below that is bills and payments. I don't have any information on this page, but this page provides a history of all invoices charged to your organization along with payment methods and billing profiles. The next is billing accounts. This is where you would be able to find the account which is associated with your organization, like address, contact information, any tax information, etc. If you want to modify anything, you can click on edit to modify these details. The next is payment methods. This tab or this page enables an organization to define payment methods that it can use to pay for your subscriptions. The last one is billing notifications. This page identifies who will receive billing notification within an organization and how each billing statement will be received. The next step is to integrate Microsoft 365 with customer engagement apps. So one of the key responsibilities of the Microsoft 365 Enterprise Administrator is management of the company's tenant. For example, when configuring the tenant, Enterprise Administrator may need to acquire and assign other licenses such as Project Online, Visio, or SharePoint Designer. Other times, the Enterprise Administrator may need to purchase extra storage. These are known as add-on services. So let me show you where you can find these add-on services. So under billing itself, let's go to purchasing services. This is where you would be able to access Microsoft 365's individual and full suite options. Some of these subscriptions provide a standard 30-day trial before the service add-on becomes degraded or must be paid for. So click on add-ons to find add-ons. Here you can see the list of different add-ons you can attach to your existing subscription. After making a purchase, all you have to do is go back to the user tab, select a contact, make sure you select a contact, go to the licenses tab, and your recent add-on purchase will be visible here. So you can assign or deassign these licenses. So it's highly recommended that an organization's enterprise administrators compile a list of tasks that must be done to complete their tenant configuration. They should use this checklist to guide their final configuration efforts and ensure that all necessary tasks has been performed. Even though the checklist will be unique to each organization per its deployment requirements, these are the following list of goals that should typically be included. This list include things like: have all the users been moved over to Microsoft 365? Or do the users have a functional mailbox and has their data been migrated to their account? Have all the resources been created? What about the permissions that has been established? Has the domain has been verified successfully? Have all Windows 10 devices been enrolled to Microsoft Intune? If your company have SCCM, what about the co-management situation? Do you have a proper governance policies for your mobile devices? Has the DNS record has been updated or published globally? If you have Azure Active Directory Connect in place, is the connector properly configured? Do you have multi-factor authentication employed, or is it been properly configured? Are all the mailing policies in place, or is your organization profile set up with the correct information? So these questions help organizations determine if the basic setup has been completed and configured correctly. When they feel their environment is ready to go live, they can use tools such as a remote connectivity analyzer and support and recovery assistant to confirm these readiness. These tools check DNS records and mail flow to test whether mailing policies are working properly. They also test local connectivity from Outlook and other Office applications. That concluded this lesson. In the next lesson, we are going to learn about how to manage your user accounts and licenses in Microsoft 365. I will see you on the next one. Until then, take care.